Hey YouTube, Sandlot Card 00, back again with another video. And today I want to do something special and actually show my dad and his brother's vintage collection. A little background on their collecting years. So they started really collecting in the 70s. The first packs they opened were really in 73 and 74. And they actually ended up completing the 75 and 76 Topps baseball set, which is pretty impressive. My dad actually has three other brothers, so they all kind of teamed up and I guess completed that set together. And so I just wanted to show today some of the highlights of their collection. I'm not going to show everything. Like I said, they have 2 full complete sets, and the 74 set's a near set, so they've got a lot of cards, and I'm not going to go through all those today. But here are some of the highlights. So the first card I wanted to show was this 68 Brooks Robinson. And some of these that are older, they were not opening packs in 68. Some of these they definitely traded for. And this is one of them. It's a cool card there. There's the back. The next one I got is this Lou Brock from 68. Cool back there as well. 68 backs, like I said, are pretty cool. And then I think the coolest 68 they had in their collection was this second year Rod Carew. It's got that awesome rookie cup on it. And like I said, all these cards are really low grade. I mean, you're going to see creases, all kinds of issues with them, and I really don't care. Like I said, these have a lot of sentimental value, knowing that my dad owned some of these cards, and yeah, so there's that one. And then kind of getting into the 70s here, they had this 71 Pete Rose that has some pen marking under the bat there. Pretty funny. And I love the backs of the 71s. That portrait shot there. Another 71 they had was the Steve Carlton. And I'm not going to show the backs of all these, so just to let you know, here's the 71 Rod Carew. And then this well-loved 71 Seaver. It looks like someone probably folded it up and put it in their pocket, which is kind of funny. And then moving on to 72. So I was shocked. They did have a few of these 72 high numbers, which are really, really tough. And the best one they had was this Steve Carlton traded. And I've shown these 72s in my 72 showcase, so I won't spend too much time showing them off, but that's a really cool card. Here's the Yaz. They were all big Red Sox fans, so this card, I'm sure, meant a lot to them. Here's the Pete Rose, and this one's actually in pretty good shape. Here's the Willie Mays, that's pretty off center. Also not a bad looking card. And then I definitely showed this one in the 72 showcase. It's their 72 Clemente. Then moving on to 73, they had this iconic card with Ruth, Aaron, and Mays. I believe, yes, this is card 1 in that set. They also had the 73 Clemente. I think this card's a really special card and meaningful card, I think, in the hobby. There's the back of it. Showing he got exactly 3,000 hits. It's really cool. They also had a 73 Ryan. Sorry, some of these are not straight in the top loader. Here's their 73 Willie Mays. My dad actually told me this was his card that he actually owned, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you the back of the Mays. Here is the 73 Hank Aaron. And now moving on to 74, we have the Hank Aaron All-Time Home Run King card. And this one's in really, really good shape for their collection. This is a pretty special card too. And this is also card 1. And then here's a very well-loved 74 Nolan Ryan. And then, like I said, they put the whole 75 set together. So they have a lot of the big cards. And so I'll show you the George Brett here first. And here's another one. And another one. And then here's the last one. So they had 5 of those in total, which is pretty impressive. None of them are in good shape, as you can see, but it's really cool. And then, of course, they had the Robin Yount. So here's the first one, second one, and the third one. And then moving on to, I think, some of the most special cards in my dad's collection. And move them over here. So first one I'm gonna start out with is this 55 Topps Jackie Robinson. So I do not know the story on how they acquired this one, but that is super cool that they had a Jackie Robinson in their collection. Here's the back of it. So cool. This is my only Jackie in my collection, and it was actually from my dad and his brothers. Put that back there. And then the next one is a Bob Gibson rookie from '59. I also do not know the story on how they acquired this one, but I actually graded this one myself when I got the collection and was thrilled that it got a 4. That's a beautiful card. And then the last one, and probably the most special and meaningful card in their collection, is this 55 Bowman Mickey Mantle. And so the story goes with this card is that my dad actually traded a mid-70s Bob Griese card for this Mickey Mantle. It's just so insane that he got away with that kind of trade, even in the mid-70s. And then the back of this one, it's in really low grade condition, but I don't really care. This is probably one of the most special cards in my collection, considering that story of how my dad got it. So cool. Alright guys, that's all I have to show today. Let me know what you think of my dad and his brother's collection, and I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching.